Hey y'all,
Welcome back
to the channel. Yes, honey.
I know you fucking lying.
Okay then.
Hey y'all. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. It's a new week and we got a new episode review.
Definitely, y'all. Make sure y'all got y'all tequila and y'all Red Bull, whatever boost y'all using, and set your ambiance and get ready for this Love and Hip Hop ATL. This is episode 4.
Episode 4.
Yes, y'all. So let's get into it.
Child, Jessica White, she's in the studio.
Good.
And she's a singer.
Yes, she is.
Bambi is there supporting her. I did not like the song.
It sounded better than that other shit that they had last episode, and I see she was there with what's his name?
She was there with him again.
Shorty, that's my cue. Hands on my knees, ass to the roof. Scrubbing like the ground, what you trying to do? You like the song?
I did not like the song. I did not like her vocals on the song. So hopefully once y'all are done with it, it sounds a whole lot better.
Yeah, they gonna master it, scripts it up.
Okay. Erica Banks, she has a show at South by Southwest. Chaotic and Amy, they're there to support her. Of course, Chaotic is performing at another show there. Amy is performing at another show there as well. So, you know, I like the fact that they were still out supporting her even though they weren't performing that day.
I want to go. I didn't realize it was in Texas. I thought it was in South. I thought Southwest was in Mexico or something like that. I don't know.
It's close, ain't it?
It is, but I just didn't think it was in Texas.
Well, we definitely should go.
Hell
It looked like New Orleans.
They do carnival type shit. Yeah, I want to go.
So Rashida, she goes to.
She said, "Carly Carey."
She goes to visit Carly at Carly's new place, and Mita is there.
Girl, why is you there? Y'all
Yeah.
setting these scenes up messily, and then y'all wonder why Spice acting the way that she acted. There was no reason why you needed to be in the scene either. I'm just saying.
So Rashida, she explains why. Well, she basically explains Spice's standpoint on her Carly being so close to Mita and why their relationship is the way that it is because of, you know, Mita basically spending so much more time with Carly than she is with Spice, who was initially her friend, which is how she met Carly. And Spice is basically saying, like, you around here all at the clubs and everywhere with with Carly, and not being a friend to me.
Period. Especially when you knew I had issues with Carly even before I got sick and went to the hospital. Yeah. You're supposed to be my friend, not hers.
So Carly, she says that she tries to explain that she was initially gonna build a house in that neighborhood prior to Spice moving there. However, her and Spice had a conversation, and then, you know, I guess Carly mentioned that it was a house next door, and she's like, oh, well, I'll just take that house. And she's like, no, I don't want you to move in that house. And Carly ended up still taking the house. She claims that the realtor gave her $100,000 to be there. However, that panned out. I don't know how that even came about to you actually getting paid to be in this house. But
yeah, that don't make sense. None of that shit making sense. And it don't make sense to Rashida. You sitting over here talking about shit that Rashida done already did. She done built a house. She knows what goes into building something up from the ground up. And I got receipts. Well, where they at? Because Rashida ain't convinced yet.
Somehow or another, the realtor ends up calling while Rashida is there. Carly answers the phone.
How convenient.
And she's like, here go my realtor right here. You know, they trying to say that, you know, I wasn't going to buy this house. You know, she's trying to get the realtor to basically prove her point that she's right and that they're wrong.
We don't care.
Either way, Carly, the situation is just messy as fuck. And for somebody to have told you that they don't want you to move next door to them, I understand that you were already looking into this neighborhood prior to Spice moving there. But once Spice actually moved in and you decided that you wasn't going to build your house up around the corner or wherever the fuck it was, you should not have taken that house next door if she's already expressed to you that she didn't want you to be that close.
I agree.
I think you should have just continued to build around the corner wherever you were.
Period, which means you wasn't full of shit. Okay.
So Carly also talks about her having a lot going on with her grandma passing, mama being in the hospital, trying to get family here from Trinidad. It definitely seems like Carly has a lot going on with her mental health. I don't think that she is well. Outside of all this Karen bullshit and them saying that she's a stalker, I just really don't think that she's mentally well right now. Carly seems like that's not how you deal with people. However, it's evident that she going through. It looked like you could just look at Carly and tell that she has a lot going on and that she's not okay. I understand everything that's going on with Spice and that whole situation with the Mita situation and all of that. And Carly, you can't be using your personal stuff and what you have going on to have people sympathize with you in the midst of talking about some shit that you know you was wrong for, and you keep bringing up, you know, your problems and what you have going on. Like it didn't sit well. When you talk about what all you have going on, you should say, look, I got X, Y, and Z going on. I don't give a fuck about what Spice is saying and how she feels. I love her. That's my friend. Hopefully we can get past this. But right now, my focus is on my family. Instead of you continuously trying to, it wasn't me. I didn't do that. But she didn't say this. But I got so much going on. Like, no, that it doesn't mix well. If you're going to be focused on family and the death of your family, or you're going to be focused on the situation with Spice. I think you need to be really focused on your mental health because you just seem like you just not put together right now.
And you trying to reach out and ask for help from so many other people, and these people don't even want to deal with it.
They don't want to deal with you, and I'm a little sad that you have to go through whatever it is that you're going through by yourself. Like you don't really have your friend support that you have, and it seems that the only person that she does have is Mita. Mm-hmm. And the fact that Spice doesn't want her friend Mita to be around you right now, I hate that, you know, because everybody needs somebody, and then you got this pregnant daughter who's relying on you for everything. I feel you, and I hope that you find somebody that can be supportive to you in your time of grieving and what all you have going on. So hopefully you get that situated, Carly. And condolences to you and your family regarding your grandmother.
Definitely condolences for your grandmother.
Erica Mena, she goes to support Erica Banks at Erica Banks' second show at South by Southwest.
Get to the money.
Along with Chaotic. Erica Banks, you doing your thing. You coming in and you all about business. And this is what we want to see on Love and Hip Hop. Music. That's what we want to see. We like the drama, but the music trumps it all when it comes to Love and Hip Hop. That's the nature of the show. Exactly. She tells Erica Banks tells Erica Mena about Scrappy supposedly getting Diamond pregnant. Mm-hmm. And Erica Mena basically says, you know, that she had a relationship with Scrappy first. Not a relationship, you know, intimate, but a friendship with him first before she even met Bambi. However, it does seem like your loyalty lies more so with Bambi than it does with Scrappy. Mm-hmm. And if you're a friend of two people, you need to be neutral. Mm-hmm. Speak your truth and say, oh, well, you did this, and I don't like that, but at the end of the day, I love y'all, and I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying? I think you need to be neutral instead of going so hard for Bambi. If you saying that Scrappy is your friend, then you need to be a friend. It's a difference.
I agree. She said she'll talk to Scrappy, though, before she, you know, go and tell Bambi anything. Let me get all facts first, and we'll see.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, Sierra, she is moving out behind Eric's back.
And clearly, the mama,
she's moving behind everybody's back. It seemed like the only person that knew about her situation was her best friend. So, she tells her family that she's been married and has been married for a couple of months. And then she also tells her family that she's planning to divorce.
Moving out today. My mom don't know the full intent on what's going on in my relationship, and she just think that I got a new house. But I know
something you ain't telling us, Sierra.
Y'all, I'm married
How long?
It's been a couple months. You in Tulum, and everything went left. Still, I wasn't talking to none of y'all, and I kind of felt like I was isolated. Situation did push me closer to Eric. I feel like it was us against the world.
The mama and everybody is shocked. They didn't even know about the marriage, and then now you talking about moving. It's just like, what the fuck?
What is happening in the midst of you trying to explain to them why you moving? Your husband walks in the motherfucking door like, what's going on? See,
he pops up.
She looking like,
what are you doing here? Nigga,
girl,
that's his house.
Exactly. He got a $10,000 debt in his house that you made him motherfucking acquire.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm gonna be the fuck here. What the fuck you
Whenever
going?
I want to be here, and the fact that your ass call yourself moving behind my back is just what you doing?
That's some little girl
Who
shit.
are these people in the house?
I mean, I don't know. Abuse looks a lot of different ways. So if you are saying that he's abusing you and you just feel like it's best for you to move out in secret, one, you did a horrible job. Who moves out in secret with a fucking camera crew? That makes no fucking sense. If you really wanted to get away from that situation, last week we'd have saw you with him, and then this week we'd have saw you in your own shit. And then like, what the fuck? You got the fuck on, didn't you, Sierra?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, because I was concerned about my safety and my children, and I said I want to move out in, secret. This seems you coming off like you have been since you got on the show, like a show hoe. I'm a show hoe. I'm doing it for the show. Cause didn't I just see you on motherfucking the Shade Room doing your little cooking thing with Eric in the motherfucking kitchen?
And y'all talking about y'all's breakup.
So he's so abusive.
That's what I don't understand either, Sierra. If he's so emotionally and mentally abusive, there's no conversation that needs to be had. I don't want to reconcile. So why are we having a conversation? How can we even be in the same space if you treated me the way that you treated me? There's no conversation. So I don't understand that. I think you are, and I said this the last episode, you misrepresenting this man that you are married to. You know what I'm saying? And I called this shit last episode. I just didn't seem like you were being genuine in what it was that you were saying about him. It's kind of like how you did all the other men. You talk about everything that they did to you, but then you don't want to take accountability for what you've done in your relationship either.
You out here cheating.
Yes.
Ain't you done cheated on every man that have been on this show with you?
BK was the one that gave her condoms at her daughter's birthday party. And Shooter also said that you was a cheater as well.
Why would I never see the person that you actually cheating with?
Because she a woman. And you know how we do.
No.
Okay then. Yeah. Big cute. Yeah. So he claims that she cheated with some rapper. He saw text messages or whatever. And also her sister told him that she was cheating with this rapper.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Okay then. So Sierra and her mama mentioned him having, women videos and pictures in his phone. And of course they basically was talking about the same thing that was all over the Shade Room on the internet. If y'all on Instagram and y'all follow Sierra and Eric or Love and Hip Hop brand, anyway, you will know what we're talking about as it relates to this woman that he had shaving her coochie on camera or whatever, and he was instructing her on what to do and how to do it, so forth, so on. At the end of the day, like he said, I didn't have sex with that woman. I was sexing her. It was inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? I was texting multiple women or had other women pictures in my phone, but I never stepped out. I never cheated on you. You cheated on me. There's a difference. So that's how that went. And she basically was saying, well, I cheated on you because of you not showing me any attention. But then right before that, Sierra, you said that he was the only one that was in your corner when everything was going on with you and your family.
She said that. She
said
that.
I'm confused as to what this man did, girl. It just don't make sense. Nobody is going to be a perfect match or mate for you. And it just seems that whenever things aren't going your way, you're going to move the way that Sierra wants to move because she's a boss and you're supposed to. But if you're in a marriage or in a relationship, things ain't going your way, you talk to your mate to fix it. Y'all try to, work it out. And if you're not going to work it out, then leave the situation instead of adding on to it. you want to do your shit on the side, and then he gets caught, and now all of a sudden, oh well, I did. You know what I'm saying? You know, I heard you did it too.
Girl, ain't no
It
wrong
doesn't
with
work
being a
that
hoe.
way.
If you want to be out here being and hoeing and being, it
Stop
ain't
getting
a hoe.
engaged and stop marrying people.
Period. You want to be looked at as the Southern Belle who got a husband and
It's
when you
all
really
about
want to be
God.
single out here. Just be
No,
single.
You
Be
can't
single
be
and date.
goddamn godly and out here not, staying
You
committed
said
to your vows.
Exactly. That ain't it. Thou shall not commit adultery or something of that nature. You adulting out here, adulterying out here.
Yeah, it just doesn't work here, and I need you to take some accountability.
You praying for this man and you out here still.
I can't even.
You're hypocrites.
You actually really, y'all went to this counseling, this couples counseling, and at the church, and this, that, and the third. And
Weren't they on a show together? A couple show? Oh, okay.
They wasn't on that, but I mean, this was the same man that you wanted him to court you, and he did exactly what you asked him to do. He moved here to Atlanta for you. I remember the episodes when he was still in New York.
Yep, he got you a spot that you wanted. You had
He
to
moved
break
into the house that you wanted because he didn't even want that house.
He didn't. Got a new property after you said you didn't want that property, and it looked like now y'all got an even newer property because this house that I'm seeing on this show don't look like the place that y'all moved in whenever y'all last moved. Y'all hopping all over fucking Georgia, and he doing it. And then she gonna leave you with that, Eric. Get the fuck out now. Well, you out.
Okay.
Stop dealing with her.
So Carly, she throws her daughter a gender reveal party, and she invited everybody that's a cast member on Love and Hip Hop was invited.
Of course.
Okay. Safari, he shows up.
Mm-hmm.
He meets Jessica White for the first time and tells her that he's no longer married. She's like, oh yeah, I'm friends with your wife. And he was like, no, I'm not married. And second of all, I ain't never met you before, so you ain't Erica's friend. So what's up? Okay.
And he said he also cool with Nick, and he ain't
never
even
met
met
you
before.
before. She's like, oh, well, you should talk to Nick about that.
Okay then.
And he's like, well, what kind of woman are you? So she explains that she was in a polyamorous relationship.
She damn sure did.
And she was okay with it because she's submissive, but she could not date other people. So I think it's all about having an understanding within your polyamorous relationship, what's allowed and what's not. And so she offers to be his friend.
They friends now.
She's like, I could be your friend, somebody that you can talk to about things that's going on. I don't know you, but I'm willing to be your friend. Jessica, you're a nice girl. But I think you need to be very aware of who you invite into your friend circle. Not saying anything against Safari, but you have to realize, I understand you have this new relationship with Erica Mena, but you stepping into drama.
You are.
Unless you just one of the people that just knows how to stay out of shit, then kudos to you. But let's just see how it goes.
We damn sure gonna see.
Yeah. So Bambi, Nita, Rashida, Spice, Rennie Rucci, and Safari, they all are at this gender reveal party. Carly shows up and
hold up, before we even get to that, because I didn't like when after Safari was talking to Jessica, then he went on over to the table with the other the newer crew. Well, Bambi is not so new, but
the old crew. She the only new person now.
Rennie's not new, but she was there. I just didn't like how it seemed like y'all were trying to gang up on him under the guise of protecting your friend, when really it seemed like all of y'all hoes got issues with y'all man, and y'all asking Safari like, well, why he do you like
Everybody was projecting their issues onto him.
I didn't like
the
that.
only male there.
I didn't like that at all. Y'all hoes need to learn to keep y'all feelings at the motherfucking door. You see Safari, the only male that showed the fuck up. So whatever issues y'all got with y'all man, y'all need to be having conversations. Y'all know Safari well enough to know that he is not going to interject. He don't like drama. He leaves when he got drama inside of his own fucking house.
So why y'all think at a public event
I didn't like that
to want to ask questions about, well, Eric did this and Scrappy
What
did
that got to do
that.
with him?
Who gives a fuck?
That ain't got shit to do with that man.
Y'all sound bitter about your own fucking relationships, and you projecting your issues on him. He's divorced. It's over.
Period.
Ain't nothing else to salvage, so there should be no more conversation about it. Let him and his motherfucking ex-wife co-parent like they need to without all y'all motherfucking messy ass drama. Bitches need to learn how to stay in their place.
Period. Erica did that shit too at the end. But anyway, Mona, you
Yeah.
need to host some type of love and hip hop therapy session, couples therapy,
She
and
ain't
some
gonna
shit
do
like
that
that.
because this is a part of the drama.
Yeah, but that could be an extra check too, and maybe solve some shit. They still gonna have drama come to
Y'all
that.
just need to have something else to talk about.
Y'all need to fix y'all fucking issues.
So Carly, she arrives at the gender reveal, and the first person she ends up talking to is Rennie. And she, of course, sees everybody, all of the castmates that she invited.
Paying her attention.
Nobody even spoke. I mean, they saw her, but nobody spoke. So I guess they thought that when she walked in the room that she was supposed to walk over to them. At the end of the day, this is them, and this is her, and this is Rennie in the middle. And she walked up to Rennie first, but everybody else is right behind her. And I know y'all see her talking to Rennie.
Hi, babe. You look so good. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming.
I was dying at that time, but now I'm outside. No, I'm back now.
Here, I'm glad I got to see you, but we got a show tonight, so I got to leave.
And then y'all talking about her while she right there.
They ostracized Carly. You could tell she was ostracized.
You shouldn't have even came to my daughter's event if you couldn't even be cordial and speak. What me and Spice got going on is between me and Spice. Loyalty is great to have, whether you on this side or that side, my side, her side. It doesn't matter. But if I invited you to an event that I'm having for my child, you accepted the event, which means you knew I was going to be there. I'm throwing the event. It's my daughter. Speak. It's as simple as, hey, and then, oh, I brought my gift is over there, whatever, and let that be that. So, of course, Carly, she starts crying because, everybody showed up, but they aren't really concerned about her at all.
And then they had to hop on that mic. Bitches, I'm here.
Okay. Everybody besides Rennie and Jessica are laughing about Carly crying. And
it's not
what the
funny.
fuck is wrong with her? But she crying out.
As soon as I walk. Okay, what you going through, Carly?
She crying already?
Hey, Carly. What's wrong with this bitch already?
Every time we see Carly, she walks by us on Beyonce.
Carly is sitting over here crying her. Abby and Sierra kind of like laughing at it. I don't think that's okay.
And that's another, just for me, my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing what I say. When you realize that somebody is going through something, sometimes it's as simple as saying, hey girl, you okay? We got issues, but are you okay? Because mental health, suicide is real.
It is. I hate to be the one on this side of the fence. But after all that you've done, and I didn't stand all that I could stand, I'm going to just stand there and fucking ignore you. I'm sorry, Carly. Me personally, I probably would have said, hey, but I'm not going to go out my way to say, hey. Once you was walking past, I'd have, hey, Carly. But just because of Southern hospitality, like, this is your event. So, yeah, I will speak. The laughing situation, if I was in that situation, I don't think I would have laughed. I think me looking at the TV and watching the cruise and hearing what's going on, it's kind of making me laugh at the situation. Like, y'all hoes are all petty. Carly, you really finna sit up here and let these folks play you in your face, and you sitting over here paying for them and whatever.
That's why I feel like she really going through something, because the Carly that we know from other seasons would have, so what's funny, what's going on, because y'all know she got goddamn info on everybody. And so that ain't the person to be playing with and laughing about and this, that, and the third. And I hate to be this person, but nobody in that motherfucking circle should have been laughing at nothing.
Let me run all y'all hoes down.
Okay, then that's the person that I don't want to be, because that ain't me either. But I feel like this is what was needed in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Carly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm walking in, Rennie, hey girl, thank you for inviting me. I'm so happy to see you. You so pretty. And I happen to see everybody standing behind her. And I know y'all hear me talking to her. Girl, hold on. Come on, let's slide on over this way. Hey, what's up? I'm so glad y'all can make it. What's funny? Because you ain't got shit to laugh about, because I was the one that gave you the information on your motherfucking husband cheating on your ass and having a baby on you, and you came to me crying to me about what the fuck was going on, and I had your back.
Okay. Then.
You ain't got nothing to motherfucking laugh about, because you the one who's saying that your motherfucking husband is mentally and emotionally fucking abusing you, and now your ass got to sneak and move out the motherfucking house. Bitch, this is your second motherfucking marriage and your third motherfucking engagement. Ho, you need to sit the fuck down somewhere, and you ain't got no motherfucking reason to be laughing in here, bitch. Your husband is out here frolicking around. You ain't even motherfucking divorced yet, ho. And your husband ain't even paying your goddamn bills for you and your children. Bitch, you was homeless just not too long ago. You just got put out of your motherfucking house and had to move to a whole nother goddamn state, ho. So you ain't got nothing to be talking about. Now let's talk about that.
Because what y'all ain't never heard is some bullshit about my livelihood being put in jeopardy because of a man. That is one thing
we've always said.
You ain't never seen Carly in a situation to have to depend on anybody.
She ain't no broke bitch.
Period. So
Carly might have issues with the men that she dates.
Yep.
Yes, she may be an opportunist.
Yes, she
but
is.
Carly ain't never been on this show, even when Life fucking fake proposed to her. I think somebody else done proposed to Carly as well.
Yeah.
Carly is, at the end of the day, she may have issues within her relationships, but she ain't bringing that on to all of y'all. And we not. It's nothing is funny. She didn't do nothing to y'all.
Right.
So why y'all so mad, or why you feel the need to be so motherfucking petty and immature about something that doesn't even have anything to do with y'all? Okay, she didn't answer y'all text messages or calls when y'all was trying to check in on Spice over in the DR or wherever.
So is that what y'all mad about?
If that's what y'all mad at, then be mad at that and say that. But when you talking to her, when all y'all talk to her, y'all all talking to her about y'all mad about the whole Spice situation and putting y'all feelings on her and Spice's relationship. And you also didn't answer the phone. At the end of the day, y'all realized and y'all found out that Spice was fine and Spice is okay. And now that you don't like how I'm moving and my friendship and what it is that Spice done told y'all behind my back that I wasn't privy to, that's a conversation that you can have with me if you really care to have that conversation. Otherwise, if you don't want to be in my presence or you don't like the way that I'm moving, bitch, don't come around me, period.
Goodbye.
I didn't like it. It was giving mean girl. And y'all too motherfucking grown to be acting like mean girls. Rashida, you out of all people, you too old to be with them young bitches acting like an immature bitch.
Cause she feeling the same way. The Carly Karen, that shit funny. Carly, you definitely should have bossed up in that moment, especially when Mita and Spice started arguing and yelling about you clearly. When she said, you want my house, you want my friends, and I ain't introducing you to my man because you probably want him too. I'd have definitely, at that point, if no other point, I'd have had to step up.
Cause Spice ended up showing up, and Mita approached Spice to confront her about their issues and what they have going on in their friendship. And then, of course, Spice and Mita starts arguing. Yes, that was a good opportunity for you to step in, Carly. And hey, my name was Spice. I don't want no friend that's gonna try to be controlling of me, right? Okay, because if you mad at somebody and because of how they moving and how they rocking, and I introduce you to this person, right? This person, you my new friend, and I introduce you to this other friend, and the old friend did some fucked up shit or whatever, and then my new friend go hang out with my old friend, and I'm trying to understand why you rocking with her when you realize that we have an issue. I don't want no friend like that, and that'll be a problem for me, because at the end of the day, if you see how I rock with you, how we vibe, I'm not even saying what nobody does for each other, because what you do for somebody means nothing. That shit means nothing. You can do something very nice for random people on the streets, multiple people. You understand what I'm saying? So what you do for somebody means nothing. But I'm saying like how I rock with you, my loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Our friendship. that has nothing to do with me hanging out with X, Y, and Z. If I want to go party with X, Y, and Z, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. Because you ain't my motherfucking woman. You don't tell me who to hang out with. You don't tell me who I can't hang out with. I understand you don't like that bitch, but I ain't trying to bring that bitch in your space. I'm not trying to bring her to your house. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you with this girl. So I'm hanging out with her outside of you. What I'm doing has nothing to do with you. But at the end of the day, bitch, you know when you call me, I'm going to be right there. So I didn't like the fact that she was mad at Nita for hanging out with Carly because of issues that her and Carly have. Bitch, that's you and Carly. You said these are issues. The fuck that got to do with me? I'm neutral. I don't got nothing to say. You can confide in me. Well, girl, I understand what you're saying and what you got going on, but I hope y'all work this out. I don't want to be in it. That shit is catty and it's stupid. If you don't rock with somebody, just fuck them. And leave it at that. But they arguing at this girl's party. Yep. Carly didn't step up.
At all. The daughter. No.
Oh.
Crying for what?
With Carly? You got a standpoint on what I said.
No. Because I'm the same way. I know how to be friends to two different enemies. I know how to be friends. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to catch all this tea from over here and be quiet. And I'm going to sit and catch all this tea from over here and be quiet. And I'm going to, eventually when I hear both sides, I'll be like, look, maybe you should try this. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to tell you why I think that because I heard this, but maybe you should do this, this, that, and see what happens. And maybe you should listen to this, and that, or whatever. So, yeah, you just don't have, you need to, it takes a certain type of person to be a friend like that. Yeah. Because everybody ain't loyal. Anywho. Yeah. Jasmine, she finally arrived. She looked just like Carly. Like, yes, that pregnancy. Now that her face, now that Carly got her face is a little, they look like sisters, twins almost.
For sure.
And they finishing up their argument, but ultimately Jasmine does arrive. We find out that she's gonna have a little girl. Mm-hmm. Okay, now
when that camera pans and it showed Carly's face
with the girl when they found out she was a girl, mm-hmm.
and everybody is hugging and celebrating. She just looked like Carly just looked sad. Mm. She just looked sad. You could tell she didn't even seem like she was there. Physically, she was there, but mentally, I don't think that she was. And I think even in one of her confessionals, she mentioned that she just want to sleep.
Yep, she's tired.
Yeah, mm-hmm. You could tell. It was all over her face. Because when they made the pan, everybody laughing and celebrating, and she was the only one. She had a smile on her face, but you could just tell
the energy wasn't high. Yeah,
she wasn't there. So whatever it is that you got going on, Carly, I hope that you're able to pull through and come out of it. And yeah, maybe you should get you a therapist to work through whatever is going on. Mm-hmm. And you just look so sad. Erica Mena, she meets Amy. Mm-hmm. Amy Luciana. Mm-hmm. Okay, something like that. Yep. They go to support Scrappy at his performance. Then Chaotic performs after. Then Amy performs after him. Mm-hmm. And Erica decides she want to have a conversation with Scrappy about his marriage. Bitch, this is what I'm saying.
You mean, what's that damn girl? Bambi. Bambi wanted to have a conversation with fucking Scrappy because you'd have thought that was Bambi talking to Scrappy the way Erica was sitting up there acting.
She's like, I love you. No, she said, I don't want to hear that, Scrappy, but I love you. I love you. And I'm just like, why you turning up like that's your man?
Causing this scene.
The first time I see my friend on camera talking to my husband about my marriage, we gonna have
outside like that too.
Everybody in the background of them, you see people looking,
they're staring, like what's happening next? What's going on? And she, what the fuck are you crying for? You act like he cheated on you. And I definitely felt Scrappy like, really, you finna do this with me right here? Because I definitely would have said that too. Like, what you got me fucked up is you think you finna try me like this. Like, I owe you an explanation as to what's going on in my relationship.
This is the part where I say people need to stay out of other people's relationships, especially when it comes to marriages and children. Like, I understand you rock with me, you love me, whatever, and you want nothing but the best for me and my relationship or my marriage. But don't confront my mates, whether we in it or just co-parenting. Don't confront nobody who I fuck with like that. Because you my friend.
Like
You ain't our third member of our
we
relationship.
Ain't Holly.
We not together.
What the fuck?
So
you ain't
why
my
you
sister.
feel the need to be talking to him like y'all together?
I ain't like that at all. That was how them girls was doing fucking safari at the damn baby shower.
Yes.
Only Erica was 10 times worse because she they look like honey, I could never.
Scrappy said that he feels that Erica is projecting her marriage issues on his and Bambi's situation.
She is.
And I agree. Here we go, Scrappy. Thank you for being a smart man to see what the fuck is going on because Safari just walked the fuck away. He just ain't got time for it. But you know, I can see that y'all really do have a friendship. But yeah, she tried it.
She damn sure did try it.
And he denies getting Diamond pregnant. He said you have to be intimate with somebody to have a baby. Which basically he's saying that they just chilled. They didn't fuck. At the end of the day, you know, whether he want to tell y'all his body count or not, and who he fuck with or not, it's not your business.
Period. It's not. Erica, please go find something else to do. You don't have a relationship right now.
Scene to talk about something other than him and his issue. Like, Erica, what you doing now? Are you just still doing like club appearances? Are you? At one point, you was doing music. What are you doing now outside of being a mom? And finally is divorced. What is it that you're doing? What's your purpose on the show? Because if it's all about drama, as it relates to other people's relationship, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see you.
It might be why we ain't really seeing her like that, because she
can't talk about Safari no more.
And that's all she probably want to talk about. And what's going on in Bambi's and Scrap's relationship. Honey, you need a therapist too.
Yes. So y'all, let us know down in the comments what y'all think about this episode.
Definitely.
Some of our opinions, how y'all feel, you know, what side you weighing on. Let us know down there in the comments below. Make sure you like, dislike, share, subscribe, follow, share.
Definitely.
Okay? On all social media platforms.
Yes. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Hit us up everywhere.
Yeah.
We're going to catch y'all next week.
Guys. Peace.